welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. So today I'll be discussing the pancreas with you guys, and I'll just be discussing its functions and just the different hormones it produces. Now the pancreas is broken up into three parts: the head, the body, and the tail. And the pancreas is located in the upper abdominal cavity behind the transverse colon in the digestive system. Now, the pancreas is the only gland that is considered to be an exocrine and an endocrine gland, because what it does is that it secretes hormones and it also produces hormones at the same time. Now, the pancreas is embedded within cells, and there are two different types of cells that are present inside the pancreas, namely alpha cells and beta cells. The black dots here represent the different types of cells. They could be alpha cells and beta cells. Now, what the pancreas does is that it produces enzymes. And what these enzymes do is that they transport different products in and out of the body, and then that makes it possible for the enzymes to be released into the bloodstream to perform their specific functions. Enzymes that are released, for example, are lipase from lipids and prolases from proteins. What happens then is that those enzymes are converted into amino acids and other hormones that the body needs in order for functioning, in order for them to survive. Now, back to the cells. The alpha cells produce glucagon. The beta cells produce insulin. Now, glucagon increases the blood sugar levels in the body. Insulin decreases the blood sugar levels in the body. In the previous video, I spoke about the endocrine system and the negative feedback mechanism that takes place during homeostasis. Now, within the pancreas, this negative feedback mechanism also does apply here. What you find is that insulin is converted into glucose, and that glucose is converted into, insulin produces glucose, and glucose converts it into glycogen. Glycogen is now stored in the muscles and the liver. Now, that would happen when the blood sugar levels are decreased. Now, when the blood sugar levels are low, glucagon will be secreted into the bloodstream, therefore to restore that balance. Same thing, when blood sugar levels are too high, insulin will be released into the bloodstream to restore the blood sugar levels and bring it back to a normal balance. Now, what would happen is that we see the negative feedback mechanism taking place. So what happens within the alpha and the beta cells and the hormones they produce? These two hormones work antagonistically, in the sense that when one goes up, the other is secreted to decrease it. When one goes down, the other hormone is also secreted to increase it. When that antagonistic work comes into play, we can get balance, so there is never hyper secretion or hyposecretion of hormones. That is the negative feedback mechanism that takes place when the hormones work antagonistically to restore balance within the human body. Because if there's too much or too little of a hormone or an enzyme that's being secreted into the body, therefore you can get complications, and then you can get endocrine and exocrine diseases that occur within the human body. So all of that is there to maintain homeostasis and to bring the organs to a balance. Now, with people who have type 1 and type 2 diabetes, the diabetes is from a lack of insulin. Diabetes, type 1 diabetes is the hereditary one. That one is genetic. Type 2 diabetes is a lack of insulin in the body. The pancreas cannot produce any insulin. So what would happen is that diabetic patients would inject themselves with insulin in order to decrease their blood sugar levels. This is why they carry EpiPens, and they also carry injections ready with insulin. So whenever they have to take their medication at a set time of the day, they will inject themselves with insulin. So therefore the negative feedback mechanism can occur, and then the insulin levels are balanced out as well as the glucagon levels. Hence why they cannot produce glucose. Then they would inject themselves with insulin to bring it back to that homeostatic balanced level. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, you're more than welcome to leave them in the comments, and I will most definitely get back to you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.